Hey everybody, Steve here for Who Took My Dice, Ultramarines Beyond, and welcome to 10 years of Who Took My Dice. That's right, as of May 13th of this year, just a few days ago, the channel is officially 10 years old. And I've been thinking long and hard about how do you celebrate a decade on YouTube? How do you encapsulate all that in a not super long video? So sit back, grab a tea, grab a drink, grab a model to paint, and let's do some reminiscing. I thought that's the best way to do it. Where did I come from? What's some of the cool stuff we've done on the channel, and what the future holds now that the channel's 10 years old. A lot has happened, a lot's changed since I started, but yeah, let's just dive into it. So, I've covered this in a video a long time ago, but the channel started as a second chance for another idea. So several years before, a friend of mine I had at the time, life has sort of over the years, many years, drifted us away from each other as it happens. We were playing games of Warhammer 40,000. And one of the jokes was, who took my dice? That's where the name came from. Because we get them confused all the time, right? Who took my dice? I'm missing some dice, whatever. And so we decided to do something of a blog together. Not a blog, yes, a blog. One of those WordPress type style blogs. And we had a few, we got it going a little bit. We did some things here. I talked about making very cheap terrain out of household items, right? Using a CD as a base and building around it. We did stuff like that. Did some terrain stuff. Excuse me. Fortunately, it really didn't go anywhere. Life just, again, had us drift into different areas. And then I worked for Games Workshop again in 2015. And that was very much not a lovely experience for me at all. It was very different from the first time I worked for them. The company culture had changed. It's again changed since then. It is better now than it was then, and worse in other ways, but that's a whole other thing. But that left a sour taste in my mouth within the hobby as a whole, right? I went from, it was a very corporate store, meaning there wasn't time to do this, that, the other thing. It was always about selling, which I still find rather upsetting, because the hobby is the important part. The hobby helps sell. If you're not doing hobby stuff, it just makes things, it just didn't feel good. So after I stopped doing that job, it was only for about maybe a year that I was a key timer. So I wasn't even there full time. I wasn't even there part time. I was there when the manager couldn't be there. So it was, very few times I was doing during 2015. I decided I wanted to share my experiences, wanted to share the history I knew, wanted to share my love of the hobby with everybody else. And that was the only goal. It was actually one of the reasons why I wanted to work for Games Workshop the first time. Back in 2007, I just wanted to share my love of the hobby. That's the one I want. Obviously, you want to be able to make some money doing it. Obviously, it was a job, but it was one I took very seriously. I was very committed to making sure that people got the most out of the hobby. It wasn't just about selling stuff and hitting targets. That was very important, but it was also about making sure that people were walking out with something that was going to make them happy. And so when I started this channel, the whole goal was to make sure that people could have something that would make them happy, a positive thing. Have they always succeeded? No. There's been times where I've let that negativity take over. The videos haven't as good as they could have been, so on and so forth. But that's where it started. I wanted to get on here and just share with people. Now, obviously, things have changed significantly from 2016. There's a lot more people on here, a lot that have blown way up, who do Warhammer 40,000, which is cool. Or any Games Workshop stuff, which is cool. I love watching lots of them. But that's where it started. I wanted to share. And so that's what I started doing first off. I built some terrain which I still have lots of, and that was a lot of fun. I'm actually looking at some of it right up here, terrain I've built and painted over the years, and because that was fun. That's something I thought was missing in the YouTube sphere at that point. Now lots of people, obviously, I had very limited knowledge. As you expand in YouTube, you see, oh, there's lots of people doing it. So this is from my own limited view at the time, but that's what I started doing. I started talking about the history of the hobby as a whole, who came up, looking at Little Wars and some of the other games that came along the way before we got to the mega power that is Games Workshop now. And that was a lot of fun. I'm talking about, the Red Shirt Chronicles, the trials and tribulations of being a staff member at a Games Workshop store. Again, from my several years of experience at that point, even the second time through, that was all experience, all learned stuff, and it was a lot of fun. And that was the point of the channel, to have fun. I was under no illusion of ever being something huge. This was never going to be something that was going to be a money maker for them. I know some people come on here going, this is my living, and that's good. All the power to them. That was never something I sought. Would it be cool to make some money? Absolutely, be so amazing to make some money off this, but that's never been the end goal, ever. But yeah, so that's how this whole mess that we're in now started. It was an idea that failed, and I tried to make it as something on YouTube. So that's pretty much the origin story of the channel. As I said, a lot has changed since then, but the goal has always remained the same: to inspire people, to have fun, and just hopefully make someone smile and go, "Oh, that was fun. Let's do that again." And hopefully, I've done that. So the 10 years has had a lot of ups and downs, and I think that's something that we need to talk about too, because I'm not a huge channel. I'm not going to say I'm massive. I'm a drop of water in a massive ocean that is I don't know how many hours is created every day, every month, every year of content. I'm a very small part. There's been times where I haven't posted for months. There's times where I posted many times in a week. It's been kind of all over the place. I've tried to make gains here and there. I've tried different things. I've learned stuff that I've promptly forgotten just because, real life sort of snakes in there. But I've learned a lot. Stuff that I do remember by being on YouTube for that long. And I think it's something that needs to be talked about. One is, it's a lot harder than it looks. I think anybody, and this is from my viewpoint, anybody who has stepped in front of a camera, whether it's a big production camera, a cell phone, their computer, whatever, however they do it, and has put a video out there and talked to people, published anything, that's a ton of courage. All very, very, very brave individuals for doing that, because you're just putting yourself out there. And I'll mention as another lesson I've learned, people can be cruel. People can be mean. You can be ignored, which I think is actually worse. If you put something out there and you get nothing, I think that's the worst feeling. But it's something that we want to share, we want to do. Courage, it's a huge thing, right? Being able to stand up there and throw yourself out into this void of an ocean, if that makes sense, of YouTube and social media, and go, here I am, I have something to say, please listen. But it's a lot harder. And I can't tell you the number of times that I've deleted videos that I've said, no, this is crap. Or I've sat there going, oh, this is a great idea, and then you put it all together, you look and go, no one's going to listen to this. This is absolute crap. I should just delete it. And I have deleted it. And, I step away for, half a week, maybe longer, and just say, okay, I got to get off this. I got to stop. I got to figure this out. Imposter syndrome is huge. Who's going to listen to me? There's thousands of other people who do this better than me. What have I got to say that they can't say? For instance, right now, we're looking at 11th edition. I haven't covered anything 11th edition. One, because there's so much out there. Two, a lot of it is very negative, and it's just there's just a spin to get people to click on your videos. I don't like that. Plus, I just want to enjoy it. Part of the other thing I learned is when not to make something, because I just want to enjoy it. I want to sit there, enjoy what I'm making. Sorry, and I don't want to be worried having to try and chase likes and algorithms and trying to feed the beast that is YouTube. I think the second lesson is just know when to make a video, know when to not make a video. Of course, there's 1,000, 1,000,000 people in here going, you have to do this, you have to do that, do this, do that, videos every day, this every day, you got to do this, thumbnails, and that's fine. Follow that. I've tried, I will continue trying, but there's just times where I just don't want to make a video, and I won't. That's a little defensive, I know, but just how I feel about it. Water good. But yeah, the other thing I've learned is you have to, and some of these are they're part of being in the hobby. Other parts of it are just the general people being people. You have to have thick skin. It hasn't happened to me too many times, but I've had people berate me on here. I've had people say I'm a horrible human being, or I'm stupid, or I don't know what I'm talking about. They've mocked my army. I had one individual who compared me to some very, very bad people of history because I disagreed with part of their thought process on sexism in the hobby. I think it's horrible, so did they. We disagreed on the means to fight it, and they, of course, they went straight to insults, which is, so you have to have a thick skin on here. It goes back to people being cruel. I've had people mock me. I've had people, I put out an idea and they go, that's stupid. Why would you think that? You're a horrible human being. Do better. Because I don't agree with something, and it wasn't even thinking anything bad. It was just, I disagree with this certain part of the hobby. How dare you? That's something I've learned over the years. It's just, again, this beast that is YouTube or social media, yes, there is news in it, but I say 9/10 of it is opinion. People's opinions on this, that, or the other thing. And of course, nowadays, this is one of the big changes. 2016, you could kind of see certain things. You could say kind of whatever you wanted, and people disagree with you. It was fine. Now it's so much more polarized because the whole world has been polarized and politicized and monetized to hell. We are now at a point where you can't disagree. So that's some of the stuff I've learned. I've also learned that this community is amazing. Let's get past the negative stuff. This is an amazing community. I've seen people support each other so well. I've seen hobbyists reaching out and helping. I've seen outpourings of love. I've seen support like you wouldn't believe. It's beautiful. When I can think of, I remember, I'll give you some ideas here. I remember when Robin Williams passed away. This is probably the most beautiful moments. Not his passing. I was a huge Robin Williams fan. It's probably one of the few times I've actually really been sad, like really deep down sad when a celebrity passed away. Obviously, anybody passing is a tragic moment. It's a sad moment, but that one hit extra hard. Then when his daughter started posting old armor cast models, he's an old armor cast Titan, big Titan, going, what is this? My dad had a bunch of stuff. So yes, Robin Williams, if you didn't know, was a collector. I don't know if he played, but he was a collector of Warhammer stuff, Warhammer 40,000. I remember my boss, when I worked the first time at Games Workshop, he, many years before that, worked in Toronto, and Robin Williams actually came into the store. And he made them laugh, and he was joking, he was having a grand old time. But the outpouring of love that the community, like, oh yeah, this is that, and it was just it was a great moment of everybody just going, oh, we loved your dad so much, We miss him so much. We're so sorry. He made us all laugh. He made us all feel better. We were having down like bad days. We could watch a movie. We could watch a special, and it would brighten our day. He just had that magnificent gift to do that. It was beautiful. God, there's so many different things. I've seen people helping out, donating, doing their best to find someone who was in a bad moment and go, hey, I see you. We're gonna be cool. Let's play with our little toys and feel better, which is great. One of the first things that happened to me, it was before I even had the channel. It was pretty crazy. I had already created my Facebook page, and I had a woman who lived in California. Now I live in Canada. There's a massive distance from California to where I live in Canada. Really big. We're on different coasts. It's huge. I'm not even on a coast yet, but she's on one coast and I'm getting towards the other coast of the continent. And she asked me, like, I have all this stuff from when my dad passed away. What, like, I want to get rid of it. Like, what's going to happen? She's like, I talked to these people. They want to give me this much money. And I said, well, send me a list of what it is. Lots of cool stuff. I said, yeah, they really, really undersold you. She's like, are there any other stores? So she's reached out to somebody. She found me. I don't know how. I was brand new. The page was nothing, right? But she found me, and I'm here in Canada, all the way up here, and she's all the way down here. And I was looking for stores, hobby stores in California that might be able to help her. And I found a bunch. I said, go there. Like, this is what this stuff is for, was for at the time. It was sold, and this old stuff, I really don't know, but to the right collector, you could be worth something. And it was great. There was this wonderful little magic moment before all the doubt came in, before I was sitting there going, is this the right way to make a video? Before life did what life does best, it messes up your plans. It was this wonderful little moment where I could help someone, and that felt great. And it was it almost made me feel like, okay, this idea is a good idea, because I've already helped someone. I've already helped an individual, and it feels great. It's one of the best feelings in the world. And that's sort of what the whole channel, as I said, is about, helping people. I know I've inspired people to do other things. I've been told so. I remember building small bits of train on CDs, old CDs, and even building them on old blast templates, because we don't use this anymore. And I know people said, oh, that's awesome, I'm gonna do that. I hope they had fun doing it. It was a lot of fun to take something that had a use and to give it a use again. Because again, one of the things I like to think about being a father and having all the normal things that life presents at you, but still trying to find time and resources for the hobby. It's always great to find something, an inexpensive, unique way to continue that hobby without breaking the bank, because we all have the responsibilities. So yeah, it's great to reminisce about this, because so many great memories. But it's definitely some of the major things that I've learned in this hobby. Now, I couldn't talk about it without talking about a lot of the stuff that I've done over the years that I probably wouldn't have done if it weren't for the channel. I've been in a number of contests for terrain building, for model painting. I've built a whole ton of stuff. It's also helped me just have an outlet, a creative outlet. I know I built lots of terrain. I got one up here. Tempted to get it, but I don't know. I built buildings. I built one for can't remember the name of it all of a sudden. I built a bunch of stuff for a bunch of different groups and people. I built one for Frost and Fists, now Wolf Brother Hobbies there. That was many years ago. It's got me to repaint models. I entered painting contests from a bunch of different channels, get these models done, get that model done. I was Idic Beer is another one. I got some dreadnoughts painted up for one of his painting challenges. A whole ton of different things, and it still goes on the day. I mean, the latest thing I did up, of course, was the drop pod, and it's one of the old ones. but I finally decided to get it done up because, well, 11th is coming, and it looks like a lot of my transports and tanks may be going the way of Legends, although apparently Legends is going to the app, so maybe it might be easier to get them back in. But that was good. I'm actually staring right now at a bunch of inquisitorial stuff. This is an old Ura Jacobus model. Ooh, let's get him in there, which I've rebased, and he's just going to be my Imperial Preacher. I've got a bunch of old models here, some Armageddon Steel Legion guys. Of course, you gotta have those guys. These are old medals. I've got some old Kazarkin from back in the day with their hotshot las guns, and of course, one character I created, or for an Inquisitor there. He's part orc, he's got orc arms and a beastman body with some green stuff to sort of have as a hood. And of course, gotta have the Servitor with heavy bolter, and those are my inquisitorial agents. So it's always cool to get and take old stuff and give it new life, as I've done many times with my Ultramarines, and I'm still using my Training War Veterans as Stern Guard. I don't care. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna have fun with it. And I know painting this up inspired people to get theirs painted up. I mean, that's a pretty cool model. I've had this for years, and I finally got through into it. It had been built for years, started painting it for years. I finally finished it. Great model. I know the new ones are slightly like millimeters bigger. They've changed the inside so there's no weapon, and now you can have them permanently open with ground around them, so you can get there's some rock there so you can see the point of impact. It's all good either way. But yeah, I've done so many things. I've collaborated with people. It's offered so many cool opportunities. Now, have I always capitalized on all those opportunities? No, I'm human, whatever. But I've talked to so many people. I've shared my love of the hobby. That was the goal of this channel the whole time, right? And I know success is based, it's different for everybody. For me, this channel after 10 years has been a massive success for me. I know I'm not gonna be the next big guy, I know that, but I've inspired people, I've connected with people, I've made friends with people around the world. That's blew my mind. It still does to this day, that I can talk to people on the other side of the planet, and because of the shared love of this hobbies community, we can just talk and just go. It's so much fun. I'll never regret that. I know I've inspired people. I've helped people, like with that woman that I helped find hobby stores in cities on the other side of the North American continent, in California. I mean, if that isn't cool, I don't know what is. And I think that's one of the best parts of the hobby. I've got to build crazy terrain, make ideas come to life, just sitting there going, I got this challenge, I've only got so much room to do it, what can I do? And I've been inspired by the events in the 40k universe. I know I did one I did up was this little thing, and it was a broken building, but I used it as a way to say goodbye to Cadia. It was after the fall of Cadia, and I made a little Acadian symbol that they normally find on their banners and put on the floor there as my little ode. I have the big beast up here. I don't want to get it down. I might. That's the giant floating rock with a sword in it, where I mixed Arthurian legend and the crone swords that the Eldari that they're searching for, and I have this little sword stuck in this rock on top of this floating boulder. The inspiration, the fact that Slanesh took one of the crone swords to their realm. So it's one of those things where it's one of those cool stories that will never really have an ending, because something's been taken to the point where it most likely will never be retaken by the Eldari. It's just not going to happen. Or the Inari, sorry. It just won't happen. It's one of those Games Workshop telling things, here's a cool way to end everything, but you can't. Right? I've built buildings, and I've dived into 3D printing to get terrain. I was inspired by Dark Tide to make an army that's fully 3D printed, because I wanted to see what it was like. And again, because prices are going through the roof, gotta figure out something, right? But yeah, 10 years, wow. And again, I've met so many cool people, conversed with so many people, traded ideas, shared, anecdotes, stories, loves, losses, all the cool stuff. I've seen people really struggling, and this hobby helps them find some bit of joy and happiness, allows them to get through to the next day and the next day. And it's tough. Being an adult in this world nowadays, it really can suck. So to have something allows us to share a common love, it's great. And that's something that I will carry with me through the rest of the channel and the rest of my life. It's just something that's really, really beautiful. So next big question, where does the channel go from here? 10 years. Statistically, most channels don't make it that long, from what I understand. Now, I could be wrong. Please correct me if I am. But a lot of channels bomb out long before that. Would I say by YouTube standards am I a success? Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. I haven't hit 1,000 subscribers in 10 years. I probably never will. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I don't know. But statistically, I shouldn't be here anymore. I mean, I've seen some channels come and go that flew by me, that I helped introduce. I was like, hey guys, this is a cool channel. You gotta check it out. And people latched onto it. It took off and then it stopped. I've seen other ones rise up just the same way I am, go a little bit faster. I've seen channels jump leaps and bounds in a matter of years. Go from 5,000 subscribers to 25,000 subscribers to boom, boom, boom. Voldemort, for instance. The fact that he offered to let me use his fantastically unique voice for one of my for my solo battle report there was phenomenal. And it's one of those guys, like, he deserves every good thing that he gets. The effort, the passion he's put into it is exceptional, and I hope that he keeps doing it. But the question, what is next for the channel? That was a hard one. I've been doing a lot of researching into how I can find my niche. Obviously, Ultramarines. So I got to start getting into the Ultramarine side of things a lot harder, and I tend to. Again, time being what it is, I don't have a lot of it, and that's not an excuse. You can you try and do your best to balance it, but the way life is, I just don't have a lot of time no matter what. And the way economies and pays are going right now, I've actually now have not a full-time job, but also full-time and a part-time job starting it very soon, because I have to take care of my family, which means there's going to be less time, which is going to make things harder to make content. Hopefully with 11th, I do want to, I don't know if I'm going to get the starter set, but I'm definitely going to get the Ultramarines or the Space Marine Codex, Ultramarine Codex. I'm definitely going to get some of the new stuff because there's some really cool stuff in there. Like I said, I just finished up the Drop Pot's latest thing back in December. It's almost been 6 months now. I got Calgar done. So the brand new Calgar in his Terminator armor. I definitely want to add some more stuff, and I talked about in a video long ago that my army has shrunk desperately because a lot of stuff is going Legends again. Not that I'm surprised most of it is, but now I know it sounds like a lot of complaining, and it's not, but it's all factors in the decision of what to do next. But with no fear, I'm not going anywhere, but I do have to start looking into ways I can make good content in an efficient and fast way that still lets me focus on Ultramarine stuff. So that's definitely going to be one of the things I'm going to be diving more into as this year, as 10th ends and 11th begins and the rest of the year goes on. I'm going to keep trying to put out the best content I can, while still hopefully entertaining everybody, to entertain you guys, inspiring you guys to do stuff, and just generally having fun, and hopefully putting a smile on your face, hopefully making you feel a little bit more relaxed in this crazy world. But I'm going to end it there, guys, because I really don't have anything else to say other than, and this is a big one, thank you to every single person who has subscribed, who's watched, who's commented, who's liked, who's disliked, who's commented on posts on my Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and on Facebook and all the different places that I messily try to do this. It means the world to me that even not, I think over all of them now, I've got well over 1,000 people watching my stuff on all sorts of different platforms. And it's amazing to know that I've reached even those people. And I hope deep down inside, in the bottom of my heart, that I have entertained you and I have made you happy, maybe forget some of the crap we have to go through, made you smile, inspired you, connected with you. But a big thank you to every single person. Because the support is amazing, the love is amazing. I love all you guys, and I try and support as many people as I can. But again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very, very, very much. And happy birthday to Who Took My Dice, 10 years old now, and here's to 10 more. You guys are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep being awesome. Keep plugging away. Keep this community happy and healthy. And much love to you guys. Keep rolling those dice. I will see you next time. Bye.